This is the video for how to submit expenses for any work order at any time. For specifically work orders such as turnkey consulting and managed services, there might be expenses throughout the long history of the project that you have to submit on occasion. In order to do that, you're going to jump into here, the Bills tab of your Method Moreau portal. And on this Bills tab, you'll see, of course, all of your bills you've submitted in the past. And there's a green button here that says Submit Expenses. When you click that, you are given a drop down of different work orders that you could apply this to. So every bill needs to be applied to a specific work order. So if you know the number of the work order, you can type it into here and start to see that list shrink down. Or if you know the client, you could type that in there too and pick from that list. So again, typically this is for managed services or consulting type work, but you could also use it for an audit or a training course if you find an expense that wasn't submitted on time or was forgotten about. So let's say we forgot one for our audit right here. We're going to click the audit and click Continue. At the top, you'll see a couple pieces of information about the work order, so you can confirm that you picked the right one. That, okay, yeah, that was the 9001 event, and it was for test company. So now you just have to collect your expenses, submit them here below, and they'll show up in the list. Let's see, we had some miles right here. So let's say we had, 400 miles we went. And if you have a comment, you can put that in there too. Monday, Tuesday. Had a lot of driving. And you can click Submit it, and you will see down below what it would be. So 400 miles, it calculates out the rate. And maybe we had some meals too. Let's put that in there. Oh, meals. And we ate pretty well. Click Add Expense again right here. But what if we put something in wrong? What if I meant to put in $123? Well, you can't actually edit these expenses once they're in there, but what you can do is just delete it and add it again. So I'd have to delete it. Like that, it would disappear from this list, and I have an opportunity to add it again. So let's say it's meals, $423 this time, and I'm going to leave out the comment. So we're going to add that expense, and there it is. Next step is to add attachments, so you can either drag things onto here and drop them in there, or click to browse, and this works on phones or tablets or anything really. And if you have any overall bill comments that saying, this was the last of my expenses for this work order. Whatever you need to type in there, it'll go to the billing department. And at the bottom, we see our summary. So for this particular bill, we'd expect to be paid December 7th. That's just an expected date. If this isn't approved or there's an issue with these expenses, that might not be that date, but that kind of gives you a feeling for it. And of course, the total of your bill right here, which is $353. When you're good to go with this and ready to go, make sure you click Submit Your Bill, or else it won't actually submit anything. You're going to notice that it says been submitted, and you will get an email as well to say that that has been submitted. If you want to go check on your bill or any bill at any time, you can click at the top menu right here. And now we will see that there's that bill for $353 that's been submitted. We can click on it and see a couple more details. There's our mileage, there's our meals with their totals. We can see the status of the bill and when we expect to be paid for it. So that's the summary of how to submit expenses at any time for any work order.